Hello and welcome to our Balanced Body podcast here at EHS Pilates in San Francisco. My name is Nancy Myers and Michelle Modet will be assisting me today, introducing you to the functional foot plates. We're going to incorporate the functional foot plates into our chair work. What's unique about the functional foot plates compared to a regular rotation disc is that it has slight instability from front to back. So if you weight forward, you'll feel the front of the wood hit. If you weight back too far, you'll feel the back hit. So if you're not balanced right at the axis point of the foot, you're going to get that feedback. So we're going to incorporate the standing single leg lowers, incorporate the foot plate into the standing single leg lowers. So I'm going to have Michelle come forward and place your left foot on the functional foot plate, lining up the Achilles to the back notch, the subtalar joint, or right where the ankle comes down into that foot. It's right in front of the heel. At that axis point, lines up with the side arrows, and the second toe line up with the front notch. It has degrees of rotation printed on the plate, and we're trying to keep it, once she comes into weight bearing, somewhere between 5 to 7 degrees of external rotation, which is what we need for proper gait mechanics when we take her into movement. So that's where I'm also going to try and have you maintain once we come to weight bearing for your single leg lowers. If someone cannot maintain that degree of external rotation without torquing the knee or really changing the hips, not being able to stabilize from the hips, you will work your way toward that. So I'm going to help you as you come up. And we're also going to pull the chair pedal down from that subtalar. I still want her right at the arch. Now, if what you'll see most people do is shift their weight forward as they press the chair pedal down, and here's where we get that tap out of the wood. So she gets the tactile feedback. If you were to try to go into rotation on that standing leg, you feel that drag. So I would like you to keep weight in both legs so that you're balancing on the axis point of that standing leg as you perform your single leg lowers. And you'll notice that she's working very hard here to stay at the axis point of her foot and to stay in that 5 to 7 degrees of external rotation. And how do you feel that differently than standing on just the flat surface?
Definitely more inner thigh here, and a little bit here, and a little more glute.
Excellent. So we placed her on a slightly unstable surface and really challenging those deep obturators of the standing leg. Now we're going to take this into rotation. As you press down, you're going to externally rotate, again without tapping forward because she's going to fall off the plate, and come back. So we're going to balance on the axis point of that foot. As you externally rotate, press the pedal down. And as you control the pedal back up, rotate back to the chair. Externally rotating. So you can see this is actually her stable surface. She's externally rotating this leg. So keep this knee tracking over that. There you go. This is the externally rotated hip. And then come back in. Now we're going to change that slightly for the next sequence. You're going to think of internally rotating from femur. Don't take the pelvis with you. Slight internal rotation from femur here to press down at a slight diagonal and back to center. Again, don't tip forward, but keep equal weight in both legs as you pull down and control the return. And that's just a couple of examples for you to incorporate your functional foot plates into your chair work. Thank you for joining us.